Good morning. Uh, Thanks for coming to my channel this morning. One of the things that it's hard to get started with for drummers is like, what do I do when I want to make a drum cover? Now I'm here to tell you that you can just take your cell phone, set it up, play the drums, and that's what you got. If you want to put some music on in the background, loud, like I've seen people do, that's about a low-level piece of a drum cover than you can get. But I wanted to do something more when I started, and I started on this, I'm going to say, probably about 10 months ago. And what I did was I bought a basic 5-piece kit, and then I bought another set of drums, and then I bought another set of drums, and then another set of drums. And I've sold all those other sets so far, but the question begs is, what do you really need? Well, you just need a snare, a bass drum, and maybe a tom-tom. If you want the floor tom-tom, that's a minimum. You probably need a ride cymbal, a set of hi-hats, and a crash cymbal. But what I've done is I've been spending time putting my drums to other people's music. I know I do drum covers and stuff, but people will write a song, have an idea, send the song to me. I'll put my spin on it from a drum perspective, and then send it back to them to do whatever they want to do with it. So if you want to share your work, or you want to collaborate, or you want to send me something you're working on, I'll be happy to add the drums to it and send it back to you for further development on your part, and you can mix it or do whatever you want to do with it. But that's really not why I'm here today. I'm a little different. I wanted to ramp things up quickly. I wanted to get a decent sound. I've already gone through 2 different sets of drum microphones, and pretty soon I'll probably be doing a 3rd set. I started out with the basic Pile Pro just to get some stuff through my workstation and see how that was going to sound. It sounded a lot better than the cell phone. And then I moved up to the Audix F series, F as in Frank, and that did a way better, more magnificent sound for me, and that's what I use on my drum videos today. But I had a lot of learning to do getting there, so and I'm kind of at the point now where I'm comfortable with everything that I have. So I started out with a Tascam recorder. I have the US 16x8. It's 16 inputs, 8 powered. I'm not sure how the other ones work. I haven't gotten into that yet. I've got them all cabled up and out of the way here. I have a wired set of headphones that come out of the recorder. And one of the best things that I've put together, if you've seen my video on it, is I have my MacBook on a swivel stand, so I can pull whatever I want to pull up, and then I'm all good and ready to go with getting my recording going on, and even doing some editing while I'm sitting here in the chair. So that's one of the great things about where I am now. All right. And having said that, I am going to take you through a process of what I do to. All right. Now you're looking at what I'm looking at, my point of view, and this is the desktop of my MacBook Pro, okay? And what I have going on here is that I have some kind of a control panel for the Tascam input recorder, okay? And this connects up with a USB cable, which is over here, into the back of the Tascam, and then in the MacBook Pro it comes into the USB-C connector over here. If you don't have a USB-C connector, then you can get an adapter and it'll still do the same thing. So that cable is what communicates with this deck, and through the sound that's coming out of here, it gets translated into GarageBand. And that's what I use for now. I don't need anything more sophisticated at this point. Plus it's free, all right? So this is a song I was working on yesterday. So Sweet Melissa by the Allman Brothers. And as you can see, what I have here is I have 8 tracks of music, and I actually play along with the song down here, okay? But now, the interesting part, and I'm going to get rid of this here, the interesting part of using GarageBand is knowing how to use it, all right? Let me get rid of this track. All right, is knowing how to use it. Now I have 8 microphones right now, or 8 inputs up here on the Tascam, and those are mapped channels 1 through 8, or inputs 1 through 8 over here. So I have my snare drum, my small tom, bass drum, large tom, right overheads, floor tom, left overheads, and a pair of big toms on one microphone. But that's not really where we wanna start, okay? Let's come into Safari, and I'm going to take you through this because it's important. Now, normally what I'll do is I'll go on YouTube, okay, and then I'll find a song. Let's pick a song. I'm an old guy, so I'm going to pick an old song, and I don't know what song it's going to be now. My mind is a blank, but. How about something by the Allman Brothers, okay? So I find something on here by the Allman Brothers, all right? Now here's one here called Come and Go Blues. All right, there's a lot of songs on here by the Allman Brothers, all right? Some of them are live, some of them are off albums. A lot of them are just out here, all right? Let's say Come and Go Blues. Let's take a look for that song. All right, here's it, Come and Go Blues. So we're going to find one, and let's find one that's off the album, so it'll sound better, okay? That's just YouTube, nothing fancy. Example, we'll just take this song, okay? And the first thing you need to do is somehow, you've got the video, and the video's playing the music, and from that piece, you need to kind of get the audio onto your computer so you can put it in GarageBand and play along with it, okay? Now, 2 things people do. They'll take the song and just put it in GarageBand and play along with the existing drums, or they'll take the song and process it with a utility that actually removes the drums so that you can add your own style of drums to the song, and your drums are the only drums that will be heard. So the first step in doing this is you have to have a program that will do that for you, okay? I happen to have a program that does that, and the first thing we do have to do now is we have to open up a website that's going to capture that song, all right? So go into YouTube at the song, clicking in the Safari box at the top. You have to cut that address, all right? And then you have to go to a site. I happen to use a site called TubeRipper. And TubeRipper, it doesn't work all the time, and it's okay, but sometimes it wants to throw a lot of crazy ads at you. So I'm just showing you what I've used. I'm looking to use something else, but in this particular case, I'm just going to show you an example of that. So now down in this box, in this address box, you're going to paste in the URL from the song we just was listening to, Come and Go Blues. All right, and there it is down at the bottom here. Allman Brothers Band, Come and Go Blues, all right? But see, we don't care about the video. We just want to get the audio, all right? So I'm going to extract the audio at its highest quality, which is the first selection. And I'm going to hope, sometimes this doesn't work. This program's sometimes a little kludgy. But if you just click on it and you're patient for a little bit, you'll end up getting a copy. So it's actually going to download for us this time. So now it's downloading. We can actually come down here. That's the first step, is if you've got the song with the drums in it, you can easily put that into GarageBand and be all good. As a matter of fact, I will show you how to put it into GarageBand. So once your GarageBand is set up, or your recording software is set up, right, and you have all the things shown here, all right, all you have to do is find that download, okay? And I'm going to go to recent downloads. Allman Brothers Band. Okay, here it is right here. All right. And all I have to do is copy and paste it into GarageBand. Very simple and easy. All right. So I'll come up here to do an edit and paste. And now you see Allman Brothers right in the bottom there. Okay. Right. And in this case, if I were to record something, I would have to hit the record button on each one of my microphones to turn them on. There might be a way to do these all at once, but I don't know. Okay. And then I have to turn on the headphones so I can actually hear this song with the drums on it. Now, what I'm going to start with is I'm just going to press play. And normally what you'll get is the song. You can hear it. And that's the song with drums. And we don't really care about the song with drums. We want the song without drums. But this was only an example of how to get it in here. Okay, so I want to get rid of this track. I'm going to double click and say delete track, and then respond okay to delete the track. That's gone now. Right? So we know that we have the Come and Go Blues on the hard drive as an MP3 someplace. So I'm going to open up this utility, and we'll take a look at it. It's called Lalal AI. Lalal. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that's the way it goes. So you have to buy time. You have to buy time over here. Okay. I'm going to install this update while we're waiting. And I've bought a bunch of time so I can, convert a bunch of songs into songs that do not have drum tracks. Okay, and that's it. So right now I'm going to hit the plus button to add a file. And what I want to do is I want to take the drums out of the song. And you can take pretty much any instrument out of the song here, but I just want to focus on getting rid of the drums, right? And it wants to access files in my download folder, which is okay. Now I'm going to say to take that song we just downloaded and open it. It's uploading the file into the utility, and it's processing the drums. It might take this takes a little while. It doesn't take too long. And while it's processing this, I can show you, I bought another USB-C adapter for some expansion. Now this has 2 USB-C ports in it, 2 USB-A ports in it, and an HDMI cable if I want to hook this laptop up to a television. So just by using the adapter, I'm going to gain another 4 ports. Actually 5 more ports in the machine, one of which I'm currently using. All right. So now this is completed. All right, this is completed. And if we want to see it, we're going to hit the file button so we can show where it is. And here it is right here. Now there's two of them. It creates two of them. It creates one with no drums and one with just the drums only, okay? So if we took a listen to this, let me see where it is. Let's see where it went. Just wanted to let you know that this part of the video I had to mute because of the music playing, which was considered a copyright violation. So I've had to kind of mute that out of this one little segment. So be patient just for a couple of more seconds, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you. Off. Let's listen to that. Seemed like it was a little finicky the last time getting to play. That's just the drums as it was recorded in the studio. We don't need to hear that. But in this particular case, I'm going to take the one that has no drums in it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come over to my GarageBand, and I'm going to paste it right into the bottom of GarageBand. So now I have the song, okay? And what I can do is turn my headphones on, and I'll play this, and now I'll hear the song without the drums in it, and I'll let you listen through the headphones. So that's pretty cool. Now what I've just showed you is something that I've been trying to learn for a long time. And it took me a while to pick up on how to do it and how to get there. Once you're done with that, there's another video that I'll make, and that's actually how to take your video and audio and put it all together so that you can upload it to YouTube, okay? And that part, sometimes it's a little bit time consuming, but at least for now, you have the basics to get your equipment set up. You'll already have your microphones hopefully on your drum set, your cymbals in place, your kit in place, tuned up. You'll like the way it sounds, on your recorder. And then this is the process that things go to when you want to get maybe to a little more serious level. And at some point, we all want to get to a little more serious level. But one of this, I got to tell you, this little stand for my laptop, been a game changer for me. It lets me pull it right up here to work on it. I can do my thing, and that's it. I want to close it down. I want to push it right up against the wall and get it out of my way. No problem. That's really, really a beautiful thing. So I appreciate you, as always, taking the time to stop by and see what I'm up to and see what's going on. And I hope the information I just shared with you will be helpful in your drum experience and trying to move things forward with your own kit and some of the things you might want to do from a recording perspective. But I will put together a video of how I mix the video from my iPhone and the sound that comes out of GarageBand, and stay tuned for that. But other than that, I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate your likes and subscribes, and wish you all having a great day.
Bye now.